This is the final part of the 90-minute challenge, and we're going to build 3 AI chatbots. And number 1, we're going to build the AI chatbots for Dirty Feet, and notably, they have an AI content bot and an AI shop bot. Number 2, we're going to build my own AI Paul persona bot that talks in my voice and knows everything about mobile help and mobile courses. And we're going to put AI Paul to the test and deploy it inside the mobile AI website builder as the help assistant. And we're going to show you how to add an AI voice bot to your website to answer your inbound phone calls as your front desk receptionist to replace a human receptionist. And we'll demo the AI voice bot on MOBLE.com website that makes inbound and outbound sales calls. And by the end of this session, you're going to be able to do this with no code, no technical skills, and no prompts.
Hi Paul, it's AI Paul. Thanks for requesting a call. Ready to chat?
Hi AI Paul, yes, I would like to use your VoiceBot service. Maybe when someone fills out a form on my website, I'd like the VoiceBot to give them a call.
That sounds like a great way to engage with your leads. Our outbound AI voice bots are perfect for that. They can call your customers as soon as they fill out a form on your website. What specific goals do you have in mind for using the voice bot, and what challenges are you currently facing with lead engagement?
Well, you tell me, what uses can an outbound voice bot perform?
Outbound AI voice bots are super versatile. They can make calls when a customer fills out a form on your website, reaches a certain stage in your sales CRM, or revisits selected web pages. They're great for engaging leads right away, providing information, confirming details, and even setting up appointments. Plus, they can finish the call by sending an SMS or email to keep the conversation going. How does that sound for boosting your engagement?
Well, what about just dialing out like my CRM list? Could I just hook up my CRM and then call all my customers?
Absolutely, you can do that too. You can integrate your CRM with our AI voice bots to automatically call customers from your list. This is perfect for follow-ups, announcements, or even personalized offers based on their stage in the customer journey. Would this kind of setup help meet your needs?
Yeah, okay. So just tell me though, what's the difference between inbound and outbound voice bots?
Sure thing. Inbound voice bots are like virtual receptionists on your website or in your email signature. Customers can call the number provided and interact with the bot. They're great for handling inquiries or support requests directly. Outbound voice bots, on the other hand, are more proactive. They make calls to engage customers based on specific triggers like filling out a form, reaching a certain stage in your CRM, or revisiting your website. This makes them ideal for lead generation and immediate engagement. Does that help clarify things?
It does.
What type do you think would be more?
Well, it does, yeah. I'm not too sure if I could afford it though.
I understand budgeting is crucial. Our Built By You option starts at just $9 a month, covering hosting and AI tokens. It's quite affordable and lets you set up your own AI voice bots among other features. Would this fit into your budget better?
Well, no, I really want someone to build it for me.
Got it. Our Built For You service would be perfect then. Our experts can handle everything from building the AI voice bot to integrating it with your CRM. The starting price for this custom service is $2,500. If that works within your budget, we could look at scheduling a detailed consultation to discuss exactly what you need. How does that sound?
Sure, okay. Let's. Who am I going to be talking with?
You'll be speaking with one of our mobile experts who specialize in AI and website integration. They'll help tailor the voice bot to your specific needs. Would you like me to check for available times so we can schedule this consultation?
Okay, sure.
Great. We have some available slots for a consultation. How does Tuesday, July 23rd sound? We have times at 9 a.m., 1 p.m. or 4 p.m. Which one works best for you?
What you're about to learn solves the 3 problems that you may have encountered before if you've ever tried to build a chatbot. The first problem you may have encountered is prompting and the burden of having to write prompts when you may have no experience in doing so. And when your website and your chatbot are the same thing, you don't need to install a knowledge base and you don't need to write prompts. And most importantly, you can prioritize precisely which parts of your website each agent should use and in which order, including exactly which fields from the website's database. such as prices, dates, and exactly which URL it should serve in the conversational search. You're about to learn Moble's WebMind knowledge base, where all you have to do is select tags to instruct your chatbot, and your prompt is automatically written for you behind the scenes using the website's JSON database, which we find is much more reliable than using text prompts, and more on WebMind in just a moment. And the second problem you've no doubt encountered is building chatbot conversation flows. The burden of having to build those mind map conversation flows, even if you have experience, is laborious. And with an AI, it should just work. The method you're about to learn saves you hours in trial and error and often building awkward or natural conversation flows. The third problem you've undoubtedly experienced is hallucinations and latency. With GPT-4o, we've seen a huge improvement of latency and hallucinations, and the language models will continue to improve, but they can still get overloaded and sometimes say the wrong thing. Thankfully, your mobile AI chatbot has not just one, but two fallback solutions. So even if the language model goes down altogether, your chatbot will still work. The method doesn't need prompts, it doesn't need conversation flows, and at the same time, it improves your website conversion rates by guaranteeing your desired actions, meaning more leads and more sales. Now, this session is going to go over the 90 minutes. When we first recorded the course, it was bang on 90 minutes, but since the release of GPT-4o, we've been confident to introduce a bunch of new features, which we're excited to share with you right now in this course. And so, with a bit of post-production trickery, we've made a few edits and thrown in a heap of extra value for you. So like all good games of football or soccer, it's 90 minutes with a bit of extra time, and now you've got 30 minutes of free extra value. So I hope that's cool with you. And with that said, let's get on with it and build your AI agents. To build an AI agent, click AI Agent in the main menu. And here you can see that I've set up 3 agents for Dirty Feet. We have a shop bot, we have an event bot, and we have a registration bot. And on the MOBLE.com website, I'm using AI for our receptionist with a voice bot, and I'm using a help bot for that all-important customer service web design help questions. And we have a sales bot to acquire new leads by booking sales meetings into a calendar. And in the mobile AI website builder, we have an AI help assistant. Well, this is our AI swarm. And if you have a small site, you might only need one AI agent to do everything. However, if you have a larger site, you're going to need more agents. So let's find out exactly why. Well, over on the Dirty Feet website, you can see my AI agents here in the header. And when we set up your header earlier in the session, you learned how to switch between the traditional AI website search and the AI agent search, which in the industry is what we call conversational search. So let's look at how an AI agent can serve website content. I can ask Emmy, is there an event on in April? Perfect, yes there is. I can ask Andy, what should I buy for my dad? Thanks Andy, socks and men's tees are an excellent suggestion. And I can ask Zoe, when is the registration? Okay, perfect, thanks Zoe. Now notice when the chatbot responds, they also serve links to website pages in the chatbot carousel. And this is the beauty of an AI website. It not only knows all of your website content, but it can also serve pages within the chatbot carousel. Plus, it knows exactly which content to prioritize. For example, on the MOBLE.com website, customers could ask the AI help assistant, can I really extract colors from a logo and generate a website theme? Brilliant, yes they can. Now what you're about to learn is how to instruct your AI which content in your knowledge base to use first. What you don't want to do is have a knowledge base and just hope for the best. And like I say, you don't need conversation flows, it all just works. For example, I can instruct AI Paul to serve help from the more succinct 90-minute challenge first. And if it can't find the answer there, to go and get the answer from the more long-form 5-day challenge. I want to provide quick help pages first from a smaller knowledge base, which improves the latency and the accuracy of the responses. And this is especially important on huge sites like MOBLE.com, which has 500,000 words. So with conversational search, you don't need those old school mind map chatbot conversational flows. Your chatbot serves website content, and this is one of the 3 things that make up an AI website. So to recap, number 1 is design assistance. You've already learned the color assistant to help you style your theme, the font assistant to help style your fonts, the AI photo assistant to generate AI images, and the AI copy assistant to write website copy while considering your other website content with WebMind. And you've learned the magical layout assistant that converts those 5,000 layouts into your brand when you drop them onto the page. And you're about to learn the page assistant, which writes things like your SEO meta information and even generates thumbnails for your AI chatbot carousel. Now, number 2 is, of course, the help assistant. Well, you can't build a 5 to 50K AI website with no code, no design skills, and no help. And you've got all the help you need to serve those all-important help videos where and when you need them while you're building your AI website. And the third thing that makes up an AI website is, of course, conversational search. Because your AI helps your customers browse your website content, it's essential that your AI should live in your website header to give people this website browsing option, rather than, dare I say, the horrible chatbot plugins that tend to live in the bottom right of a screen that feel awkwardly detached from the website menus and navigation, where your AI must live in order to serve those website pages. So with an AI website, conversational search must be in the header, but of course, an AI website, your chatbots can also be embedded anywhere on any page, like password protected pages, maybe for people who have purchased a course, or event pages to help people with tickets, and maybe even directions to get there. Maybe an AI for staff training, for onboarding some of your new staff. You can lock up password protected page and have a chatbot help with their onboarding. Or maybe even the sidebar of your shop category pages to help suggest products to your customers. Well, we believe that conversational search is the future of websites. And you never know, in coming months, some companies might even elect to replace their entire website solely with a chatbot, just like the one that you can see here in the header. Now, as an example, our reference client, Dirty Feet, supports dance artists with and without disability. And as a custom built for you project, we're working on being able to serve content to the visually impaired customers that describe those beautiful website images. Well, in the future, we expect customers to talk voice to voice with their AI website rather than use text. And you can actually see this evolution happening right here. Okay, well, with the sales pitch over, I'm truly sorry about that. Let's get back to the demo and set up your AI chatbots. To set up the agent, click Add in the top bar for a new agent, or click Edit to edit an existing one. Notice you can upload an agent icon, browse from your existing website images, select a pre-generated icon, or generate your own with the AI photo assistant that we covered earlier in the session. You can give your agent a name, which might be the agent's name, or you could be explicit and name it with a navigation label like reception, events, or shop. The name you choose here appears in the AI agent swarm to help people navigate your AIs. You can give your AI agent a job title that also appears in the greeting and in the answers. You can write a prompt about your company. Now remember, the chatbot already knows your entire website content, including your About Us page. So this is just a short elevator statement, maybe in context of the agent's role. You can also select a customer avatar. This is the same as the avatars or personas that your marketing team may have already created for you. And you can generate new customer avatars here in the top bar. For example, in real estate, an avatar for buyers is very different than an avatar for sellers. Or for mobile, our Built By You customer avatar wants help building their AI website, which is very different than our Built For You customer who generally wants a quote. Okay, so now your chatbot knows about your company and your customers. Let's move on to WebMind. WebMind is your website's knowledge base and has one major advantage over the traditional chatbot knowledge bases that you may have used before. Your website pages are already in your website, waiting for your chatbot to serve. And better yet, you can even instruct your chatbot to use specific fields from the website's JSON database to target very specific responses. It's more accurate, reliable, and so much more easier than using Word docs, scraping websites, or even syncing website URLs and then having to write text-based prompts for your chatbots. With an AI website, your website is the knowledge base and it can be segmented for specific tasks. So here I can instruct the AI agent to look at exact fields from the JSON database, for example, pricing or dates. I can tell each AI agent the exact priority order of which to use the content and in what order to reference it. And what's even better is this requires no prompting skills, no technical skills, and no experience. It all just works simply by selecting the content that you want here in these tags. Okay, so let me explain how. Well, first I'll click WebMind in the top bar. Then I can choose all of the pages and all of the files that I want my AI agents to have access to. For example, you might wish to hide content from the AI agent, such as password protected pages or your staff intranet pages, maybe special promotions or any sensitive website information. All you need to do is toggle on the content that you want your AI agents to have access to, and when you're done, you can click Run in the top bar. Now, Run can be instant, but sometimes it can take up to about 10 minutes for larger websites. So if you have a larger website, maybe you have a cup of coffee before testing your chatbot to be sure the language model is updated. Now, back in the AI agent screen, I can select the AI tags that I want for this specific AI agent. Plus, I can change the priority order. So for an example, here is our shopbot. And I construct it to first look at FAQs, which is great for quick answers or maybe information on shipping and returns. Then I can ask it to look for the product information. And then if it can't find the answer there, to use the main website page content to get its answer. And for this agent, I might even also let the customers ask for order updates. And to do that, I will simply add the order tag here at the end. Now let's dive deeper and take a closer look at FAQs. Let's say that you're the AI manager and you're testing your chatbot, or you're demoing it in a boardroom meeting and the CEO asks the chatbot a question and the nightmare scenario happens where the chatbot gets the answer wrong. Now, rather than creating a full new web page, you can quickly add an FAQ and take the time you need to design your web page later. Now you can get the CEO to ask the question again, and this time the chatbot will get it right. And this is why it's a good idea to prioritize your FAQs before the full website content. You can access and edit the FAQs via the top bar. Simply add the question and add your answer. And very important, you can also add a page link. So why is a page link important? Well, if the chatbot uses a FAQ, this is only short, succinct information. But what we want to do is use the conversational search. So now we can use the page URL to link the actual full page content via the chatbot carousel to bring extra attention to the page and let the customer go on to browse more information. You can also embed FAQs to any page via a widget, so be sure to give your FAQs a sort order, which you learned about earlier in the dynamic widget session. And also be aware that the FAQs are also logged as hidden sections over in the pages area, so you can give them as many tags as you like to segment your FAQs. For example, FAQs in the shop homepage might be different from those FAQs on a product page where the FAQs are about specific product information. Because your FAQs are widgets, you can display them in grids, like this cool 2-column grid I've got here. And again, watch the widget session if you need a recap. Now you can style the look of your FAQs. When you click the edit button, notice the curly brackets that merge in the FAQ question and answer, precisely as you learned earlier in the e-commerce product page session. And yes, there are different FAQ layouts pre-made for you. Just click Drop Block to choose your preferred style. And when you have a style that you like, you can simply clone the FAQ to make more in the same style. Now, there's also an FAQ assistant to help you with your FAQs. You can generate an answer based on your question. And coming soon, it will also suggest FAQs that you might be missing from your website, or key content of the website that could be summarized with an FAQ, which in turn will allow your chatbot to give even better, more succinct answers in its responses. And if you're testing or in beta, you should 100% turn on customer feedback. Now, to do this, click Settings in the top bar and turn on feedback to monitor your customers' thumbs up and thumbs down responses. Then you can go on to edit the existing FAQs, or you can create new ones. Now, this is your first role as the AI manager. You know that you can add FAQs and that you can test those FAQs, And then you can decide if you want to add more web page content. If you're an AI agency, you might have a retainer package that includes so many FAQs, so many web pages, and even so many design layouts within your monthly plan. So make sure you subscribe and join my personal mentoring cohort where I guide you to earn that $20,000 a month before you quit your job. And I'll let you know how to structure pricing, payments, and customer handovers. So now let's look at WebMind to set up your website's conversational search. And if you've got a small website, you don't need to select anything and your AI chatbot will search everything. It's that easy, you don't need to select anything at all. However, as you've just learned, you might wish to use FAQs. And if so, then it's a good idea to add FAQ first and then add page, which will first look at your FAQs and then look at your website pages. And if you've got a shop, you might wish to add FAQ first, and then maybe product, and then maybe page. It's that easy, and it's that simple to do. All you really need to do is make sure that you've got your pages toggled on over in the WebMind area, and then instruct the priority order here. Now you can think of AI tags as a method to segment your knowledge base. It can be for your main website knowledge bases like FAQs, pages, and products, but you can go a step further with AI tags and segment your knowledge base into even smaller chunks that really help your AI know exactly which content you want to prioritize. So for example, on mobile, we have lots of pages with the word colors, and I prefer my AI to show my shorter form 90-minute challenge clips first, which have all the new UI features too, followed by the more longer form 5-day challenge, which was recorded over a year ago. Okay, well, back over in the AI Agent tab. Now let's gear it up and look at fields. And if you're a developer, each field has a JSON key. And if you're not a techie, then just imagine your website is a big spreadsheet and the AI tags are like the sheets across the bottom of your spreadsheet. They segment your knowledge base into big chunks like FAQs, content, product, and orders. And now imagine the fields are like the columns in your spreadsheet. And these are things like price, date, or URL, where you can really target specific information right across multiple pages. By having a structured JSON database, you can give the AI agent very specific tasks. The shopbot could be told to look at pricing or only to look at orders. Customers don't even need to be logged in to get order updates. If the customer adds the correct order number, which is unique, we will send them an SMS to the mobile with the order summary and the shipping status. It's that easy. And on average, customers check their order status 4 times post-purchase. So this is a powerful feature of your shopbot. As for my AI Paul persona chatbot, as I said in the intro, it first gives answers from the FAQs. This helps with sales. Perhaps the customer wants to book a meeting into my personal calendar, and more on that in just a moment. And next, my customers usually ask me for help on building a website. So first, I give them those videos from the 90-minute challenge for quick demos from the course. And if the answer still isn't there, as you know, I will get the agent to use the more verbose 5-day challenge content where there are actually 250,000 words of copy in that course. Then if the answer still isn't there, the customer might be looking for specific definitions of features. So I use the help knowledge base, which is a glossary of every feature on the mobile platform. So segmentation is really important so we can get the chatbot to give the information that I want to. And notably, you can see it here on the website front end where it's in light mode, but then it's also deployed in the mobile website builder application where you can see it here in dark mode. Now you can go ahead and create your FAQs, and most likely your FAQs are going to be at the start of the list. And notice when you create an FAQ, it automatically has the tag FAQ. Whereas if you're going to create a website knowledge base, just like I have for mobile with a glossary of features, then you can create pages as normal on mobile and then give them a tag. Maybe you would tag these with help. Then you can put the help tag in a later priority order after the FAQ, and this will give you a powerful knowledge base. All you need to do is select the tags in the order that you want them, and more advanced users might use fields, and whatever you select, the prompt is automatically written for you behind the scenes. So where do you edit the AI tags to segment your knowledge base? Well, in WebMine, you can add AI tags for each page. And notice that the website tags that you used earlier for your dynamic widgets are different from the AI tags. AI tags segment your knowledge base, while website tags assign content into widgets. For example, here are the website tags for the 90-minute challenge, and this makes them appear in this multi-slider on the MOBLE.com homepage. Now, conveniently, in WebMind, I can search pages with the 90-minute challenge website tag, and then I can assign the AI tag to segment my knowledge base. Then I could do the same for the 5-day challenge, and now I've got a segmented database where I can instruct my AI to first get the answer from the 90-minute challenge, and then, of course, get the answers from the 5-day challenge. Now remember, this is an amazing technique for larger websites. If you've got a smaller website, you're just going to use the FAQs, which are automatically tagged for you. Well, also note that the page knowledge base is all the website content, so that doesn't need to be tagged. And similarly, you've got knowledge bases for products and orders, and these don't need to be tagged either. So if you've got a small website, you may not need to assign any AI tags at all. So you only need to tag pages if you've got a large website or if you're doing some cool tasks with your AI agent. I can click through to the page settings, and you can give your chatbot an icon which appears in the chatbot carousel. By default, if you don't select a chatbot icon, it will use the page icon. The page icon is used for widgets, and the chatbot icon is used for the chatbot carousel. So why are they different? Well, if your page is using a grid widget with a hover effect, you want a nice clean image so the text can hover over the top. However, for a chatbot icon, you might like to treat it more like a YouTube thumbnail or a Facebook ad to attract the click. And on that note, if you share a link to this page on Facebook, the post will grab the AI icon before it will grab the page icon, so that you're more likely to get the click. It's all about conversions. Now, if doing the thumbnail sounds like a lot of work, then I'm pleased to announce that on the new release, you can click the generate button and the AI will generate a thumbnail for you. I personally like to design my own thumbnails, call me old school, but this could be another task that you add into your AI agency retainer plan. Next is the chatbot summary that appears in the chatbot carousel. This is 72 characters. And if you want the AI to write this for you, just click generate and the AI will generate a summary for you based on your page content. And it does a great job of this. If your chatbot page is for an online shop, you can show pricing in the chatbot carousel. And also, if it's an event or a blog, you can elect to show a date in the chatbot carousel. And you can also add AI tags here. However, you'll most likely add AI tags in the WebMind screen, as you can add them quickly in bulk, just as I did before when I added the 90-minute challenge AI tag. You can also add AI keywords. Now remember, in the intro, I mentioned a backup solution if the LLMs are slow or time out. Well, as a fallback solution, the chatbot will use a keyword match to serve content to the chatbot carousel, meaning the chatbot will still work even if the language model goes down. Now, before GPT-4o, we used this a lot. It was annoying as the chatbots would often answer with a rephrase statement like, "We're having tech issues, please give it another shot." So we added keywords to solve this problem. Now, even with the GPT-4o improvements, I still recommend adding them, and why not when all you need to do is click generate and the AI will populate these keywords for you. Just be sure to save your big converting keywords for your important landing pages and exclude those keywords from more general pages, and then you can be sure that your top pages will always be served in the chatbot carousel. Now, similarly for SEO, just click the generate button and the AI will write your SEO title tag and meta description for you based on your page content, and it also does a great job of this. Well, finally, AI instructions. Now, I'm going to cover this in another session. We really couldn't squeeze this in to the 90-minute challenge, but this will allow you an extra field or key in the JSON database, giving those savvy folks among you even more flexibility for those cool AI tasks and integrations. So like and subscribe for upcoming videos on that. Well, now for the prompt, and since your AI knows all about your company, your customers, and the priority order of your website content, there isn't too much left to prompt. So I suggest maybe browsing the prompt templates for inspiration and get a feel for them. and then play with the one that best suits your business. Now, of course, if you want to write your prompts from scratch, just don't select any AI tags or any fields. Well, now for a top tip on prompts, and language models love examples, and I like to use my prompts to educate my agents with do's and don'ts, or with examples on how I like them to structure the answers. Now, for an example, let's look at the 90-minute challenge URL for videos, and this has an S. Now let's look at the 5-day challenge URL for videos, and this doesn't have an S. Well, what I noticed for mobile is if the customer asked a question with the word videos in it, plural, then occasionally it would hallucinate and throw an S into the URL, even though it was getting the answer from the JSON key. Well, this is rare, but it shows why it's always great to give examples and do's and don'ts to correct any nuances that you might notice over time. And this is another reason why you should have customer feedback on during testing and in beta. This quality assurance is another great task for the AI manager to include in your AI agency retainer. If you're an AI agency building a 5 to 50K website over 3 months, well, you'd split the 5 to 50K over that 3-month period, and then after that, you could charge a retainer for the beta testing and quality assurance. However you structure your service, I strongly recommend at least offering this 3 months of quality assurance to test in the beta environment, and even charging for ongoing management in the live environment. If you're an AI agency, like I said, I'll be doing a session on that soon. So again, like and subscribe, and you'll be the AI manager in no time at all. Next, super simple, you've got some chatbot settings to play with. The length of the answer can be short, which is 500 characters. It will give the answer, often with a URL link in the answer, and it will justify its rationale. Shorter is 380 characters. Typically, this is the answer with the URL, sometimes with limited rationale. And shortest is 160 characters for minimal info. Now, you can add a greeting message to start off your chat. And if you're using the name field as a navigation label, like events or shop or reception, then you can put the agent's name in the greeting to start it off nicely, like, "Hi, I'm Andy." Now, after all you've just learned, if the chatbot still can't find the answer, this is where it will give the rephrase message, something like, "I'm not sure, maybe give it another shot." Now, if you do get a rephrase, the customer's question is also logged in the FAQ feedback, allowing you to write an FAQ so the chatbot will get the answer right next time. And the placeholder is what appears in the chatbot prompt. You can also play around with tone, style, and vocabulary, but these are less important these days. Show in header makes this agent appear in the main icon in the header. Show in swarms, I think you know, this adds the chatbot to the swarm here, and you can choose the sort order that the swarms appear in. And soon you can deploy your mobile chatbots onto other websites as embed code or as pop-ups. A few people have requested this so that they can start using the chatbots immediately with the knowledge base while they take the time to build the AI website. You can deploy your chatbots onto other sites. Now, actions are hands down my favorite feature of the chatbot, and they're super easy to set up. Actions are actually one of the highest converting parts of your entire website, and they also are a great insurance policy to guarantee your desired landing pages are always in front of your customer. And they're also that second fallback solution if the LLMs time out. And this is where we can really target your chatbot's performance and improve your website's conversion rate without mapping any conversation flows. Well, first we have action pages. And you can think of action pages like ads for each agent. You can select the pages here and they will appear in the carousel. Well, they will always appear after the agent's first answer, irrespective of the question that the customer asks. Well, this means that the action pages always appear and offers you that guarantee that the pages you want to show to your customer will always be there. And now you can soften this. If it is or feels like an advert, you can soften it with a promo comment as a suggested action, like, why not learn how to build the AI website in 90 minutes? Then you could show the full 90-minute course and maybe some other things like the course overview or the AI agent's teaser video. Well, the entrepreneurs among you might have realized that you could actually, if you've got a high traffic website, I suppose, you could actually sell these as ads to other companies. But that could be cool, but I would strongly recommend you use these to convert your own customers, as these action pages are extremely powerful for conversions in the chatbot. Quick links are yet another option to massively improve your chatbot's conversion rates, further increasing the probability that your customer will click on your desired pages with these persistent buttons here at the bottom of the chatbot. Now, you could use them as buttons to link to your own website pages, which I like to do, and that's extremely useful. Though notably, you can also click to show inline forms right here inside the chatbot. So these are the two forms that we referenced earlier in the form session, and we're also considering adding a payment option right here so your chatbot can take payments. So if you would like that, leave a comment, or if you have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments too. Now, you can also display a calendar here in line too. So for example, on the AI Paul chatbot, when you click the Built For You button, I have a cal to book meetings straight into my calendar. Now, we're also working on our quick link integrations with Zapier and Make. And again, I'll cover more on that soon when we dive deeper into integrations, which is a video into itself. And so if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Now finally, Voicebots. This is where you set up your chatbot to take inbound and outbound sales and customer service phone calls. Now, mobile is agnostic with who we use for Voicebots, but we've done a deal with Synthflow, where you get Synthflow for free as part of your mobile AI website. You just pay the calls and SMSs. So we're charging calls at 8 cents, that's the cost price. We don't make any money on that. Now, Synthflow is expensive. At the time of this video, it's $4.50 a month. So we're offering an outrageous deal. Yes, mobile is paying Synthflow for you and you get all the benefits. Now remember, if you sign up for the AI agency, you get the partner portal, plus you get the full elite plan, not at $199. The current offer is half price for life. So that's all of Synthflow and all of mobile for just $99. Now, mobile doesn't take anything for calls on the elite plan. You just pay Synthflow the 8 cents, and I think it's 4 cents for the voicemail. So right now, this is an unprecedented deal, and we can't do any better than that. Now, we'll be monitoring how the technology evolves. For example, as OpenAI, Google, and Meta make more advancements, mobile will no doubt develop our own. But right now, we're really happy with pushing forward in our current offer with Synthflow. So this price obviously won't last, and I encourage you to sign up and take advantage of it. So what is a VoiceBot? Well, you can test a VoiceBot on the MOBLE.com homepage, where we have a VoiceBot for our company receptionist and also for a sales bot. Now notice when you add a VoiceBot to your agent, a mic icon appears in this very cool, seamlessly integrated design, which allows your customers to toggle between chat and voice. Now here on MOBLE.com, you can pop in your phone number and talk with AI Paul. Now, as you can see, AI Paul talks in my voice, and he's going to decide if you're a better fit for the Built By You service or for the Built For You service. And then we'll send you an SMS to sign up for Built By You, or book a calendar meeting for our Built For You service. And as I just mentioned, for the calendar meeting, we use Cal. Now, AI Paul will qualify to see if you're a good fit for that meeting for both budget and for timing, and then we'll let you know my calendar availability. Now, to set up your VoiceBot and get that special deal from Synthflow, first you're going to fill out this form, which allows the mobile team to ensure you've got all the technology set up and then set up that integration for you with Synthflow. So let's walk through this form now, because there's a few tech partners involved here to make it work. So first, you need to get your phone number from Twilio, just like you would have done before if you used that for SMS in forms. You get your Twilio SID, and you get your Twilio auth token. Then paste these into the form here. Next, we need to set up your calendar. And so for this, as you know, we use Cal. So you go over to cal.com. And when you set up a new calendar, you can then get the Cal API key and the Cal event key, and then paste these into the form here. Now, if you want to use your own voice, just like I did with the AI Paul, you can clone your voice over at 11 Labs. Now, this is super easy to do. There's two options. You can create your voice in just a few seconds by talking to it, or if you've got lots of video content, just like I did with my courses, you can upload these too and have the 11 Lab teams fine-tune these for you. Now, once your voice is set up, you can just copy the API key, paste it back over in the form, and then submit that form. Now the mobile team will go and set up all this technology for you, and when it's ready, we will send you an SMS to let you know that your account is ready. So once your account is set up and you've had that SMS message from the mobile team, you can come back into your AI agents area and click the Voicebots tab again in the top bar, and now you'll have access to your Synthflow account. Now you can choose a template prompt in Synthflow just like you did for your chatbot in mobile, and you'll be on your way in no time. Again, there'll be more videos on that. There's also videos on Synthflow as well. Now you need to connect your website knowledge base with your Synthflow knowledge base. So what you need to do here is go back to your mobile AI agent, and this is a specific AI agent per agent on Synthflow. So you go back to your AI agent on mobile, scroll down to the integrations, and here you can see some JSON databases. You've got an FAQ, a content, a blog, and products, and notably, and this is what I'm going to talk about now, notably voice. Well, as you've learned, you can have a segmented knowledge base. And what this will do by segmenting it, it will improve the latency. Well, this has never been any more important than with voice bots. They are getting better, but they still tend to have a bit of latency. So you can actually improve that by segmenting the knowledge base rather than look at your whole entire website. So what we've done is create a special JSON database for you just for voice. So this is what I recommend you should do. If it's for sales, what I do is use FAQs because you've got all the answers there about your sales, all your questions, maybe all your pricing as well. So I could copy this FAQ on. But I could also set up a specific JSON database here for voice. Now, this is really simple to do. Again, you've learned how to segment the database. What you're going to do is go onto all your website pages that you want for this voice bot and just tag it voice. In the AI tags, tag it voice. So go through those pages. And now you've got a segmented database. Now what we can do is copy this link here and then go back up into the Voicebots tab, go over into the knowledge base tab in Synthflow, and then you've got your knowledge base here. You can upload a new knowledge base, and now we can paste in this new JSON URL in here, and now you've just uploaded a beautiful segmented database which is going to improve the latency of your voice bot. So when you're ready to turn on your voice bot, you can go over to Synthflow. Highly recommend that you give it a test, lots of tests. Just put in your own phone number and then call and chat to your voice bot. And you can make adjustments in the prompts, and again, read all the prompts to get advice on those adjustments that you might need to make. But when you're ready to turn it on, over in the voice assistant here in Synthflow, just copy the ID, okay? Then you go back to your mobile agent, the very specific agent for this specific voice bot. Go back to mobile, again, all the way down to integrations, and you can see VoiceBot ID here. Just paste that in and press save. Now, when you do that, you're now going to have that microphone icon in your chatbot, which you can see here in the preview. And now this will be live for this agent everywhere around your website. Now, I will do another video on Synthflow where I'm going to cover specific nuances like getting your calendar bookings and doing SMSs. And this is pretty cool because you can now use your agent to dial in a real human. So if you've got sales guys available, they can dial in and jump on that call. Well, everybody, that is a wrap. Thank you so much for joining the 90-minute challenge. It's gone a little bit over, so I hope you've enjoyed the extra time. There's actually too many features to reel off here in the outro, and there's even more features on the way. So stay tuned, and please like and subscribe. And of course, be sure to grab that half price for life AI agency offer for just $99. Remember, you can choose the AI agency option when you sign up, or if you've signed up already, you can click the AI agents form here, and then you'll come through and join my personal mentoring cohort where I guide you to earn that passive income and of course guide you on your new career to become the AI manager.